teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
A look at the 76ers starting group. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Maxey in at the point. That one goes. Count it.
And the level of focus Bridges has, great job working his way through the contact.
Now, here's Maxey. D right on him, and the shot is good.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Here's the Hornets with the ball.
And Kelly Oubre, the new face on the Hornets, was hoping to get a bigger deal in free agency. The market, though, just not there for him. Ended up with a 2-year deal in a situation where he feels he can show his work.
Smith, no luck.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now the pass to Harris. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Drives to the hoop.
Oh, I love the tenacity that Harris plays with a ridiculous dunker off the drive.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
I look forward to seeing which team can dictate the style of play. I mean, that's going to set the tone for this entire series.
Now, here's Maxey. Following the miss by Miles Bridges. There's Green with the 3. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Hawks. Oubre kicks to Smith. Over Maxey. 3-pointer. Oubre can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Maxey passes to Harris. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Embiid. And that one hits back iron.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Smith, the pass to Hayward. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here's Maxey, covered by Smith. Curry, a screen on Smith. Pass to Embiid. The fadeaway. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Tie game here in Charlotte. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group, and he does it so well.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. Bridges and Washington are manning the post positions. Smith is out there with Martin, and it's Oubre in at the 3. He misses the free throw.
And don't get in Drummond's way when he's going for a rebound. He said he had to rough up a teammate for stealing his boards.
Yeah, Greg, well, I mean, that's his bread and butter. Take a word of advice. Let the big man
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Philadelphia with the ball. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go. Niang passes to Drummond. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the 76ers. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
The 76ers leading by 3. On the wing, Milton. 1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Oubre. Korkmaz kicks to Niang. The 3. Rebound by Smith.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Smith, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 1:10 left to play here in the second quarter. Passes it to Milton. Feeds it to Drummond. Over Smith. A moment here now to see the numbers for Tobias Harris. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots in the game right here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Free throw good, Drummond.
It took Drummond years of practice to improve his free throw shooting. And his hard work paid off little by little as his free throw percentage began creeping up. It's still a work in progress, though, but it's getting there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Richards is checked in, and Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Ish Smith. Then for the 76ers, Harris is checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. Seth Curry comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. Now here is Harris. After Gordon Hayward's miss, Harris passes to Niang. Shoots over Washington. That one wide left. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
You can't be careless guarding Hayward. He's adept at forcing it to his hand and getting the call.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And their last game, a tight win, and it was the success at the foul line that played a huge part in it, and he was probably the deciding factor.
That free throw good from Hayward.
And with Hayward, you get a little bit of everything, the scoring, the passing, the rebounding. I mean, an all-around threat.
Hayward hits them both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Here's Maxey. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Oubre. Hayward on the wing. Over Maxey. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
You know, for Philadelphia, they're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
And switching back now to halftime of the Philadelphia 76ers game, they're in a tug-of-war right now.
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on offense. Winning that little cat and mouse game, they'll be difficult to beat.
That's going to do it for us here at the half. Shaq, any last thoughts?
Well, Ernie, I'm thinking about a nap. Man, that's the only thing you ever think about, man. Come on, big fella.
Well, always smart to keep a good work-sleep balance, I've always said. Shaq,
What
work,
happened?
sleep, a little of both. Work, sleep.
I'm selling since 1989. What'd you say?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point.
Well, it's all about the reach of Embiid. With his size, wingspan, he's a threat on the offensive glass.
Here's Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
His first personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for Charlotte.
First free throw is good.
Well, Ish has made a lot of stops along his way in his NBA career, but it's a credit to his fortitude that he continues to work and, more importantly, improve every year.
Both free throws good from Smith. Here's Maxey. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Pass to Harris. Embiid with a screen on Bridges. Harris passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus.
So smooth. Embiid with a screen on Smith. Maxey, no good. Hornets trail by 3. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Richards, count it, good.
Well, that's just solid teamwork from Hoover. Doesn't hesitate to let go of the ball if someone else is wide open.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Ben Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. Both teams deciding to change it up. Philadelphia on D. It's a 3-point game. Smith sets the pick for Hayward. Lays it up and banks it in.
Smart play by Hayward. Take the high percentage look when you can get it, because it's not always going to be there.
There's the pass to Korkmaz. Clock at 6. Aston Yang shoots the 3. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. And it's Drummond with the jam.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to control the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be that guy.
Here's Hayward. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup, that'll get the whole team pumped up.
Here's Milton. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Oh, I love that activity from Smith, using all his speed and length to contest that shot.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. 76ers on top. They lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Hornets trail by 3. They've got Martin Hayward out there with Washington. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Richards in at the 5 spot. So that's the Hornets 5. Philadelphia shooting 39% from the floor, at their best.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
First personal foul, first team foul.
On the wing, Milton passes it to Embiid. Here's Maxey. Good on the three-point shot. Maxey's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
Oh, man, impressive passer at the 5 spot. Embiid has a great feel for when his guys are open.
Hayward up top, defended by Milton. Kept alive. Here's Philadelphia. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Now, here's Maxey, covered by Oubre. Here's Harris, and too long on the shot. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Martin finds Hayward. Oubre outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Left side, Harris. The 10-footer. Count that one. And now an 8-point 76ers lead.
Well, I'll tell you what, Harris is a solid mid-range shooter. And he feels comfortable from there.
Hayward kicks to Washington. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Timeout called for Philadelphia.
Both teams will make substitutions. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He challenged his players to try to take control here. He said, this is when we want to be efficient. This is when we absolutely have to execute. See if they can get it done, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here is Hayward after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Hayward kicks to Bridges. That shot off the mark, and it's Philadelphia the other way. Harris outside. Embiid against Bridges. Embiid, no good.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
Now, here is Smith. Back to Hayward. No good from outside. Here's Maxey. So the 76ers win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.